Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Expert Suck Sports Betting Podcast. I am Mike Day, and I am joined by Brandon Day. What's up, B?
Hey, dude,
Tuesday.
fun weekend. It
Was
was
a
a fun
fun
sports
weekend.
weekend.
Yeah,
The
a lot
Broncos beat
going
the
on.
Chiefs.
Yeah, I know, right? A lot going on in all the sports: football, golf, UFC.
First in the division
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
AFC.
yeah. And a lot of people were
Tied for
saying,
first, but
me included. I mean, I did mention to people that I didn't think the Broncos had any chance at beating the Chiefs, but I think the Chiefs are washed.
you didn't believe. You need to believe.
I'm coming around. I
Be a
do believe.
believer.
I do believe now. But yeah, Chiefs are washed. Uh, people are like, well, they could still finish 12-7. I'm like, have you seen their schedule?
They're not going to finish 12-7.
Yeah, I mean,
The way if they play the way if they had the amount of penalties and
I'm
the way
sorry,
they played,
12-7, 12-5.
that's
Right?
not going to happen.
No. Yeah, they got to win out.
They still got to play the Broncos again. They still got to play the Chargers again.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck.
Right. So it'll be good to see the playoffs without the Chiefs and all the nonsense that goes with them. So, yeah. But Brandon and I, for those of you that don't know and you're joining us for the very first time, we are the off-season version of the Expert Suck Sports Betting Podcast. And what we do is we do the other weekly sports that are not football, not college football, and not NFL. We do the PGA Tour, we do UFC, and we will be debuting our English Premier League soccer picks this week. Last week was an off week for them. They were doing the World Cup qualifiers. But yeah, now they're in the motherland, and we'll get those picks out.
Across the pond.
Yeah, yeah. And then the format of the show is we go through last week's picks, results, and then we get into this week's picks. So there is a PGA Tour event this coming week, and there's a UFC this coming week. And so we got the full slate of games to go.
Sure did.
All right, B, right before we came on,
Yeah, we were talking about it.
we're given, so I'll give you your 2 minutes to do your fantasy football roster.
Yeah. Got to win this week, so let's go for that.
Sounds like you might have needed it.
I do, because coming up this week is going to be rough. I had Sean Tucker for the Bucks last week because Bucky Irving has been out. Dude had 3 touchdowns, so that was great. Thanks, Sean Tucker, for helping with that dub.
Where's our guy John Mooney? He should be on here celebrating this.
I know. Dude had 2 touchdowns. Sorry, he had 36 points. That's where I'm getting it mixed up. But help me win this week. Terrible. Drake London is now out, and he's probably gonna be out for a couple weeks with a PCL strain somewhere in the knee or in the leg. I don't know.
It's in the knee.
In the knee, yeah. Got the Broncos on bye. I know we didn't learn anatomy.
Yeah, Brandon did.
Obviously.
Brandon's never taken an anatomy class before. Posterior cruciate ligament. It's in
I know
the
the important parts of the body. That's all that matters. I know the important ones. Broncos on a bye. Marvin Harrison's still out with appendicitis. And Bucky Irving's still out with his shoulder foot. So gonna have to work the waiver wire. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you need some wide receivers. So that's the grind of fantasy football.
Yeah,
you gotta take the injuries, and you gotta take the bye weeks, and you gotta.
And I think I said it last week. I think once playoffs roll around, and right before playoffs, my team will be back and healthy, and it'll be pretty disgusting because having Bijan and Bucky Irving, Drake London and Marvin Harrison all there together.
Yeah, you have some good.
It's gonna be pretty gross. And then
you have
Dak.
some good. What do they call it? Flex.
Yeah.
Options as well. So, all right, B. Good luck with that. We shall get into the first part. Let's review last week's picks and action, since we do have quite a bit to talk about. So let's start in the PGA. Last week they had the Butterfield Bermuda Championship at Port Royal. Am I saying that right?
Yeah,
Okay. Port Royal Golf Club in Bermuda.
dude.
Let's go through
Talk
our.
about some wind. Oh my goodness. They
Well,
were playing in like 40 mile per hour gusts on Sunday.
it is an island, so
Like gusting wind. They weren't hitting normal shots all day long. Just hitting like low stingers and like you're I saw whoever won basically hit a putt from 180 yards out with a 5 iron. Um, because the wind, like you hit anything and that ball, if you hit it higher than like 20 feet, that ball's coming straight back to you.
yeah, right.
Um, so some difficult conditions. And I don't think other than like the top few golfers, I don't think there were, yeah, other than the top two golfers, everyone finished over par.
Oh wow, jeez, I
Wait,
didn't even look. Are you sure?
on the last day.
Oh, on the last day with the
Well, I
wind.
might be wrong. Um,
Yeah,
it might not have been
I'm
other than the top few golfers on Sunday. I'm only seeing a couple over par scores,
under par scores.
under par scores, and
Oh,
the
geez,
rest
yeah,
are
there's
over par.
there's a lot of 75s. There's an
Um,
80.
yeah,
Thornberry
dude.
shot an 80. 77. Yeah, yikes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
Sunday
crazy.
was Histune shot an 80. Oh man,
Yeah.
Coles with a 79. Putnam with a 79. Yikes. Yeah, let's well, they're on an island again this week, so let's see if they
See
have to deal with the
conditions.
wind
Yeah.
there. But let's go through our ladder play of the week, which is one golfer that we choose to finish top 5, top 10, top 20 ladder. Who was that?
That was Mate Schmidt. Matty Schmidt. He finished tied for 34th. His first and his last round were kind of meh. Granted, everyone's last round was kind of meh. Because of the conditions.
Yeah, and he only went 2 under, I think. No, 4 under. Two. He shot 69-69 on Friday and Saturday, which not enough. That's 2 under each day.
No, yeah.
So, yeah, when the leaders were at 12 under. So, yeah, not great for our guy. And then we do a top finishers parlay, which is 3 separate golfers to finish top 5, top 10, top 20. Go through that.
Yeah, so our top 5 was Vince Whaley, which is a green, which hit. He finished tied for 3rd. And then our top 10, Justin Lower, missed the cut. And our
Lauer,
top 20, Lower. I
I'm
did
going
the
to teach
same
you.
thing. I did the same thing last week.
Yeah.
Top 10, Matt Kuchar, tied for 46.
Yeah, so just one green. Didn't hit the full parlay because that's how it goes. But we did get the Vince Whaley top 5, so a tiny sprinkle. And then we did we do
We did
remind
do a
me.
DFS.
We did do a DFS. Did we do UFC or did we do PGA?
I thought we did both.
Oh,
We might
anyway.
have.
Our
Let's see here.
Yeah,
You
we
sent
did.
it to me
Yeah. I think we did
because we were right on the money line on Sunday.
on PGA. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did make the money on that parlay. Or no, I'm sorry, DFS lineup. And so that's good. We're getting a little bit better at hitting our money lines. The ones that I post to YouTube have kind of been coming in lately. So I'm getting kind of the all or nothing where we're at with those. So yeah, I think our UFC one was not great, which is
No, it wasn't.
a good segue into how we did.
UFC from last week.
Yeah, let's go over
Talk about,
UFC.
dude.
UFC 322 in Madison Square Garden, New York. A couple big co-main events that you and I hyped up quite a bit. So let's go through JT's picks,
I
the
mean,
experts' picks, and then get into it.
Yeah, they deserve it. But JT was 9-5, experts 8-6. So good job, JT.
Yeah.
All right. So the main event was JDM Jack Dea Medina versus Islam Makhachev for the lightweight title, or the welterweight title. He moved
Yeah.
up from lightweight.
Right.
You have your own feelings about this one, so I'm gonna let you talk about it, and then I'm gonna put my input on this because I think it's more of a
Well,
level input.
why don't we talk about these
Or do you
two
want?
kind
They're
of
kind of the same thing,
yeah,
honestly.
they are. So let's
And
talk
then
about them together. The co-main event was the
yes,
women's flyweight championship.
between Valentina Shevchenko, who won, versus Zhang Wei Li, who's still one of the all-time greats, even though she did not win that.
Well, and she moved up
She
from
moved up,
strawweight
yes.
to flyweight. So
And same with JDM. Makhachev won, if anyone didn't tune in. JDM still is a dog. They'll get a rematch here soon. Well, maybe not soon, but
at some point,
at some point.
there's so there's so many matchups,
And he's going to improve because honestly, we'll get into this fight. I'm going to start getting into this fight actually.
Yeah.
His wrestling wasn't bad.
Well,
Islam is just that good of a wrestler.
His submission defense is really good. He got taken down quite easily by Makhachev. And when he got on the ground, he did defend. Now,
really well.
the very few submissions that Makhachev tried. This is where you and I differ a little bit. Now, we talked about this before we even came on.
We knew it was going to happen.
I'm not saying that it's not a way to win, and I'm not saying that Makhachev isn't great at what he does, because he is. And the Dagestani Eastern European bloc guys have found a cheat code, let's say, for UFC and how to win. And what they do is they are the most outstanding grapplers in the world. So they'll take a guy down and they get control time, and control time counts on judges' scorecards in the UFC. And they'll either ground and pound and try to beat you up that way, or they'll look to get submissions. Now, the same thing with Valentina Shevchenko. She did the exact same thing to Wei Li. Took her down, got control time. My issue is neither one of them looked very interested at all in trying to finish the fight with submissions.
Yeah.
And it's boring as hell.
I mean, with Valentina Shevchenko, I kind of didn't expect that to happen. You know, you've seen her finish people with actual chokes and moves, and also through her boxing.
Yeah.
With Islam, it's the other way around. Most people, when you watch that fight and you see him fight, you gotta expect it, because it's going to happen. He is going to be on the ground for 20 minutes, and he was. I don't really know. I understand why people are upset and why this isn't good for the UFC and as a viewer's perspective, but it is something you have to expect with these dudes. It's gonna happen. That's how they fight. It sucks. It's terrible to watch, but that's how they do it, and that's how they win. They found something, and it works for them. Good for them. If they want to do it, do it. But you can't come into this fight and not expect it to happen, and then it happens, and then you complain about it. It's gonna happen. If you're a true UFC fan and you know these dudes, you should expect it to happen and not complain about it, because that's
all the comments like on social media with people that have the take on that are more geared towards my side. That we get it. They're very talented. They're very skilled, and we do expect that to happen. However, it doesn't stop the thing from being boring. And then it
doesn't. It's so boring.
Yeah.
It's
and then
so boring.
The MMA hardos come in. Oh, you just don't know MMA. You go watch boxing. Go watch kickboxing. Dude, you're a douche.
I know.
It doesn't change the fact that UFC at all of it, every sport does and should have entertainment value.
Yeah.
right?
It really should. Yeah. Dude,
And
the prelims, though, great.
oh yeah,
So
well,
good.
the 3 fights prior to that were Morales knocking out Brady, Pratis or Prages, knocking
Practice.
out Edwards, and Saint Denis knocking out Darush. So, did we get a little bit spoiled by those 3 fights before the co-main event? Maybe,
Maybe.
but that's the entertainment that most, and I don't care about you MMA hardos, you're the minority. Most people
They
are
want to
gonna
see
put
that.
their yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna put their $80 down to see somebody get knocked out.
Yeah.
Like, let's go night night, lights out
Mhm.
with a kick or whatever, or just a super insane submission choke or
Yeah.
something like that,
Mhm.
right? I don't wanna see
You
170
don't wanna
pound
see another
guys
dude lay on another dude for 20 minutes
with
out of a 25-minute fight.
doing nothing. Now,
Yeah.
I've said this over and over again, and I'm a nobody, right? But in some of those cases where the person in control, typically the top person, is not advancing to a submission, stand him up. Just break it up, stand him up. If he takes him down again, great. But he was doing nothing towards either ground and pound or trying to find a submission. Was
Yeah.
JDM very good at submission defense? Yeah, but come on, that's Makachev. Like there was times where I feel like he had opportunities for more ground and pound or more submission
He had
chances,
plenty of submission
but
opportunities.
yeah, he wasn't doing that.
He did. Yeah, it's boring. It's horrible to watch. It's
The
horrible for you.
entertainment value is close
It's
to
0.
0. Yeah,
No, it is 0. You're watching 2 dudes lay on each other for 20 minutes out of a 25-minute fight. It's
yeah,
terrible, but you still have to somewhat expect it.
yeah, yeah.
That's
I
all
get what you're
that's
saying.
how I have to say it.
And
I can admit as a UFC fan and loving watching dudes get knocked out, it sucks. It's terrible. I want to see someone get punched in the face. I want to see someone get put in a rear naked choke and or an arm bar. I want to see something happen. I don't want to see 2 dudes laying each other for 20 minutes.
100%. Yeah.
But you have to expect it.
Well, luckily, and I'm not going to say this, but luckily, come January, we won't have to pay like the $80. You have to
Yeah.
subscribe, right? You have to subscribe to
Hey,
Paramount, but
Paramount subscription
I'm
is cheaper than a pay-per-view price.
yeah, yeah, and I'm already a subscriber, so here we go. It's
But
nice.
the other fights, the Michael Morales, dude,
Now
he's
they're
nuts.
saying Morales could be in line to
Yes.
face Makachev. Now, if that, and we were talking about this, if Tapuria doesn't decide to go up a weight to 170
Yeah.
from 155, Tapuria would be a kind of small
Like we were just he was the
170,
small 170. We were just talking about it.
but he's a lot more dangerous on his feet than
Yeah.
I think anybody in the welterweight
Oh,
division.
he arguably has the best boxing right now in the UFC.
Yeah, the guy strikes. I mean, and he will put you to sleep
Yeah.
with one shot. And so Tapuria is 1,000 more times entertaining than Makachev or any of the other
Oh yeah.
Dagestani Eastern European grapplers.
Oh,
So
by
I'd love it.
miles.
Let's see it. Let's
Me
see
too.
that fight. Yeah. But
Carlos Paredes
Morales,
too.
yeah, Paredes, yeah, he's knocked out the last 2 dudes.
Dude, he got Leon Edwards good. And Leon
Yeah.
Edwards is not a bad fighter. The dude's
He's
great.
he's been a
good
champion.
fighter.
He's lost his last 2, I
Yes,
think.
I was just
So
about to say he's kind of fallen off a little bit.
he's a
But
bit
dude,
washed.
Carlos Paredes, good luck with whatever you have coming next, because the other person's gonna need all of that luck.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That dude can fight.
yeah.
A great Bo Nichols sighting. That was a great fight.
Yeah.
Um,
They gave him a win. That dude had no business
kind
being in
of.
there with
Yeah.
Bo Nickel. That was they used to call them, like in boxing, they used to call them tomato cans. He's
Yeah.
just, he's just there to get beat up. So
I think arguably one of the most entertaining fights of the night was the first fight, and it's not pulling it up on my UFC or on my ESPN.
was it
Um,
The girl, was it a women's fight?
No, it was the first fight of the night, the 2 dudes.
Oh,
Um,
I
let's see here.
I can help you.
I'm forgetting their names, but it was awesome. The dude had, like, a 3-day notice.
Camille Borshev?
Um,
You're talking Are you
no, it
talking
was
Ewing
first
Wellmaker?
yes,
Ewing and
Ewing. It
Wellmaker,
was Ewing and
yeah.
Wellmaker. Yeah, so Ewing had a 3-day notice to come into that fight, and everyone was like, "Wellmaker's gonna win this." He was a
Oh,
heavy
huge
favorite,
favorite, huge
huge
favorite.
favorite. Ewing comes in and fights. That dude, I tried to come up with a word without swearing because
Smashes.
he honestly was so impressive. Um, maybe one of the fights of it probably might have been the fight of the night.
Yeah. Well, he overwhelmed Wellmaker. I don't think
Oh,
Wellmaker
yeah.
they probably didn't have any, like, film or tape or whatever on him maybe, but total strikes 99 to 82, significant strikes 85 to
Yeah,
77.
Ethan Ewing.
Um,
Probably the
takedowns, Ewing had 3 to 0 for Wellmaker. Yeah, just
yeah.
took him apart.
It
Yeah,
was
that was
probably
interesting.
it was probably the biggest stage that dude's been on
Well,
ever.
Ewing had just won the title in whatever other fight league he was in before he got called into this fight. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, like, just short very short notice, like 2 weeks ago or something. He won a belt in whatever fight league he's in prior, and then yeah, so
It
comes
was
in and
cool.
takes apart Wellmaker. Yeah, that was very interesting. See, that's entertaining.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Um,
so
but all in all, uh, most of it was entertaining other than, like, the 25% of the title fights.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, the 2 title yeah. Maybe just turn off the title fights when it's time if, that those types of guys are in the fight, unless you can finally see somebody figure it out and
I mean, I don't think we have to watch it for a while. Um,
yeah,
I
there's a
mean,
December numbered event.
It's Marab and Peter Yan.
Marab can do that.
Yeah. But the fight before that's gonna be awesome, and Alexander
Oh, you know
Pantoja and
who's it?
Joshua Van. Dude,
Yeah,
Joshua
Pantoja.
Van, this is talk about a boxing match,
Yeah,
Alexander Pantoja and Joshua Van. This one's gonna be a boxing match.
yeah, I'm
Both
all
of
in
them
for that one.
can throw hands,
And they're quick.
and
They're
it's
enter.
gross.
Yeah, you want to see some entertainment. That's gonna be a good one.
If you wanna watch real UFC, this is the fight for you. So you don't
Yeah,
have to complain about people being on top of each other for 20 minutes.
Marab can do it, but Marab,
Rob can still
he
throw hands.
well, and he completes submissions. He's like
Yes, he
a,
will.
he's a destroyer.
Well, that's what he did to O'Malley. Submitted
Yeah,
him.
yeah. So yeah, that 323 might be
So that's in like 2 weeks.
more entertaining than 322.
It's in like 2 weeks. It's the first weekend of December.
Yeah. 322, big disappointment. I'll say it right now. So, all right. Oh, I can run through this real quick, B, but there was no English Premier League games last weekend. There were World Cup qualifying matches, which meant country against country versus team against team in the EPL. And so I tried to dip my toe into the World Cup soccer betting world. And
You drowned.
no, I got my toe bit off by
You drowned. You dipped your
some
toe and drowned in it.
piranhas or something because I went 1-4, which was terrible. I learned some lessons off of it though, like how these plus 0.5 and plus 0.5 bets work a little bit more. I did hit the one African country game or match, Cameroon versus Congo,
Yeah.
which I happened to jump in on the chat of the Premier League Gambling Podcast, which is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And it was two Brits. It was a great one. It was a great show. They're cracking me up. And they're like questioning, like, who is this guy? Because it was the very first time. And they're like, oh, the experts suck. I mean, I can't do a British accent, but the one guy did take Cameroon. And then in the chat, I was just like, oh, perfect time to fade the expert and take the Congo. And they were all laughing. I mean, it was all in good fun, but
that's great.
Yeah.
Do you think they use the word fade there, or is it a different word?
I don't know. I got to listen to it.
What's like the lingo
more? I don't know.
Over the pond.
Well, a tie is not a tie. A tie is a draw. So I learned that because I had a tie no bet, and they're like DNB, which is draw no bet. So yeah, they corrected me. So I'm learning.
Stupid American.
Yeah,
it's called a draw.
This chap has no idea what the English Premier League is about, and I don't. But I'm learning. I'll catch up quickly. So anyway, yeah, I'm not going to go through the whole card, but we were 1-5 or 1-4.
1-4. Yeah.
For the sake of time, I won't go through the whole card.
Well,
yeah, go.
You were 1-5. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm going to have 5 picks for the English Premier League match week. Let's do. You want to do that first?
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, let's do that first. Let me get to. Hopefully I got these cool slides. Come on. Yeah, here we go. And if you're listening on Spotify, I apologize. You're not getting to see the cool slides. Come over to the YouTube, either live or after we do the show, and watch the replay. But we have this slide here, the Experts Suck Offseason 1, EPL Match Week. They call it Match Week. Match Week 12. So here's our picks. Go slide. Yay. First one, we got, should I, no, never mind. I was going to give you the full.
Why is it, can you explain to us why it's an Asian handicap?
Yes. Let me go back to that.
Looking at it, it seems
racist, doesn't it?
Yeah, it seems racist. So
I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure where the origin of Asian handicap came from. I think maybe it's from the actual betting lines in Asia.
That.
But I think it's accepted.
We don't think the Asians are handicapped. Just throwing that out there.
No.
We don't. Yep. This is all just sports.
It's a form of betting. It's a form of betting in EPL soccer, and I think around the world in soccer.
Clearing it up. The hands are in the air.
Yeah, right. And I even have in the notes explain Asian handicap. Basically, what it does is it takes the draw out. So you either, if you draw, then you don't lose, right?
Yeah.
So there's only one way to lose. You lose the match. There's only one way to win. You win the match. So it takes the draw out. That's that. But it usually gives the team that's plus or minus. So in this case, you're looking at Burnley plus 1.5 versus Chelsea. It gives them that advantage. So they start the match ahead 1.5.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was kind of weird at first. And then I read it. I looked it up on AI.
You're like, I gotta look this up.
Yeah, I gotta
make sure.
I gotta understand what this means. I'm gonna share my screen.
I feel like they could change the name.
Right?
No draw, no tie. Way easier. Makes more sense.
Well, there is a draw, no bet, but that just takes the whole thing away, right? So, can you see this?
No.
Hold on.
Yes, I can see that.
This. Okay, so for those of you that are new to EPL, English Premier League Soccer, there's 20 teams in the league. Right?
Sunderland. Good.
Yeah, and there's 38 matches. There's 38 match weeks. So we are in match week 12. So we got a long way to go. and they typically play Saturday, Sunday. Occasionally they'll play a Monday, Tuesday, but the majority of their games are on Saturday and Sunday morning U.S. time, afternoon UK time. So you see, they go by points because you get points for wins, you get points for draws, etc., etc. A little bit like American hockey. So
Yeah.
Arsenal's in first, Man City, Chelsea, Sunderland. Sunderland moved up. I think this is their second year back in the Champions League, Premier League. Tottenham Hotspurs, Aston Villa, Manchester United, Liverpool,
Liverpool,
Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Brighton, Brentford, Everton,
Newcastle.
Newcastle, Fulham, Leeds United, Burnley. You can see, and our first bet was Burnley, very much against the experts
West
because
Ham and
Chelsea,
Nottingham.
and then
All of
Wolverhampton.
these, all of these like team names I've heard, and I think
Yes,
most people have heard. If
a lot of
so,
people have.
there's a familiarity with it, just not how like not too much of like an expertise, I guess you could say.
Right, and I'm by no means an expert with all these. I know I'm familiar with these teams. I can't tell you necessarily players. Um, Liverpool, I believe Salah is on Liverpool. Man City has, I think it's Holland from Norway. I got to go through this and get a little bit better at it. But these two bottom teams, Nottingham and Wolverhampton, are in the relegation danger and this is something I wish we would do in like American sports. If you're the two worst teams, or maybe the four worst teams, you get relegated down to the lower league,
At the Colorado
right?
Rockies.
Yeah, i.e., Colorado Rockies and Chicago White Sox or whoever, right? They should get relegated, and then the best AAA team or whatever come up and take their spot. Even in the NFL, like you know, yeah,
the Saints. That have been
yeah.
crazy.
So
Like because the Panthers are good, right? They're not bad. They're
they've turned
not
it around.
good.
Yeah.
They've turned it around. Like they wouldn't be a NFL team right now, which is kind of funny to
Right.
think about.
Okay. So
They're
let's quickly
awful
go.
like 2 years ago and last year. So
Yeah.
it's pretty funny to think about.
Okay. So now that we're somewhat familiar with these teams, I can kind of go back to the other four bets. So I got Burnley. You're going to see another AH. Asian. I put AH now instead of Asian handicap. Nottingham Forest plus 1.5 versus Liverpool. Um, Nottingham Forest unbeaten in 6 home games, their last 6, meaning they haven't lost or draw. Liverpool 2 draws in their last 3 post international games, so that's
It's
big.
like the
So
it's
the
like the
experts are
abs.
calling for a draw in this game. Uh-oh, did we get a comment? No, never mind.
No, you're good.
So experts are calling for a draw in this game. So Nottingham Forest plus 1.5 is not a bad bet. It's kind of a little contrary. So I'm trying to go contrary to the experts. West Ham versus Bournemouth, under 2.5 goals. The experts have Bournemouth winning 2-0, right? With
Mm-hmm.
shutting out West Ham, because West Ham's just completely struggling in all facets of the game. So, Bournemouth just scores 2, we're good.
Nice.
And then we have Tottenham, plus 1.25 Asian handicap versus Arsenal. Experts on this one have draw or Arsenal 1-0. So that 1.25 would be perfect. And then Everton plus 1 Asian handicap versus Manchester United. Everton has 3 draws in their last 5 away games, so they're visiting Man U. Manchester United is 1-4, so 1 win, 4 losses,
Wow.
nine draws in at home versus top 10 opponents. So
Interesting.
yeah, and that parlay pays plus 14.92, so almost
They're
15 to 1.
hey, they're 7th in their standings, so that's
Who?
interesting. Man U.
Everton or Man U? Yeah. Yeah, Man U is one of those ones that
They win everywhere else but at home.
yes. Well, and they beat the lower teams. We're talking about top 10 opponents.
Yeah.
So they beat the lower teams as they should, right? So,
Got it.
yeah.
Pretty
So
cool.
that's our EPL for the week, and I'm excited.
It's so funny seeing the lines, because we're so used to like our football, to where the lines are like 21 and a half, 34 and a half, and these ones are like
right.
1.
1 plus
1.
1 plus 1.5. You can win with that half on a 1-1 tie.
Like
or
this, like the
Yeah.
spreads are like in like college, especially college too. You'll get some like 66 and a halves. And it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Not 1.
Yeah. And
It's
draw
kinda funny.
is actually a bet, right? And it's usually plus odds.
You can. I bet you can bet tie in the NFL, can't you?
Oh, I
Probably
have
good.
no idea. I've never
I've
really seen it.
never seen it. I bet you could,
Yeah.
because it happens.
All right. Well, that's our. Now we're jumping full on into the deep end with EPL. So let's do UFC and then we'll get to PGA because we're going to do a PGA DFS lineup at the end.
Yeah,
Good.
sounds great.
Okay, so this weekend's UFC. This is Saturday morning because you're going to see by the title. This is UFC Fight Night 3. It's not 322. I
It's just a
forgot to
fight
erase
night.
that.
Yeah.
UFC Fight Night at ABA Arena in Doha, Qatar, which is the Middle East. For those of you that don't know geography, and it starts with a Q, QATAR, Qatar. So be aware that UFC will be starting at 8 a.m. Mountain Time Saturday morning. So get all your bets in and such ahead of time.
Yeah, it's gonna
JT's
be a
picks.
great fight night.
Yeah, I am super impressed by this card.
Yeah,
There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights where there's contenders in the fight. Let's go through it real quick because there are 5 fights.
I'm gonna
The
butcher
main
this
event's
name.
great.
I know. Arman Tasirgan.
Sarukian. T
Butcher.
is silent.
Versus Dan Hooker. That's gonna be a great fight. Dan Hooker.
Number 1 versus number 5 in the lightweight division. Number
Yeah.
1 contender. So we're getting a look at who's coming up in the lightweight. That's Tapuria's, right? That's Tapuria's division?
Yes, I think so. Not
Keep going.
sure. But and then the next one, the one before that, Bilal Muhammad and Ian Machado Gary. That's gonna be a great fight. Bilal just got beat from the belt.
Right.
For JDM. Yeah. So and welterweight. So he's trying to get back there to
So lightweight is Tapuria. Sarukian, if he
Makhachev.
wins,
And
if Sarukian wins, he could get a title fight. I'm sure of it. At some point with Tapuria.
For lightweight, yeah.
Yep. And then welterweight, like you said, Bilal, former champion. Who were you on? Machado Gary?
Yeah.
Weird dude.
Tough. He is a weird dude. If anyone has some time, go look into that because it's very interesting.
This is Makhachev's division.
Yes, and as we were just talking about it, and Carlos Paredes, he has beat Paredes.
Who?
So,
Gary? Yeah.
So, and after watching Paredes looked really good last weekend. Muhammad,
Man, I'm looking at the welterweight division. I don't think Muhammad has. He doesn't have any shot though. Bilal has no shot at beating Makhachev.
No. Oh gosh, no. I'm pretty
Morales does. Rakhmonov does because he's got the same grappling skills as Makhachev.
Yeah.
Paredes, I don't know if Paredes, he's got to learn how to not get taken down.
I don't think Machado, dude.
Nope.
Machado Gary would have a chance because he's an MMA dude.
Yeah. And Brady just lost to Paredes, so
we'll see.
Right? Am I saying that right?
But it'll be
no. Brady lost to Morales.
Brady
I
lost
think
to Morales. Yes, Leon Edwards lost to Paredes.
Morales is
And
probably
we were pretty high on Sean Brady. That dude can fight.
we were. He can, and I think
Um,
that's only his second loss. So
and I think that speaks a lot to how good Morales is and how
yeah,
young and fast and just good
yeah,
he is.
yeah. Two completely different styles, Morales and Makhachev. So I would love to see that fight. Okay, and then I put down on the list other notable fights. The light heavyweight. Yeah, we're gonna butcher these names, or at least the first dude.
Yeah.
You want me to try, or you want to
You
try?
go for it.
Okay, so the number 9 contender against the number 14 contender in the light heavyweights. I can get the first part. His first name is Volkan,
Yeah.
Volkan. Uh, Ozdemir,
Probably how I would have called it.
Oezdenir, Ozdemir,
Probably what I would have said.
against number 14 Alonzo Menefield. Good fight. That's a good
Yeah,
fight.
it's gonna be a great fight.
And then the heavyweights, go for it. Sergey.
Sergey Spivak.
Yep. Number
Nice.
7 in the heavyweight division against number 11
Shamil Gaziev.
Gaziev. Yeah. It's a ranked fight, so it should be good.
Yeah.
And then the flyweights. Let's get after some flyweight action. Number 7,
know.
Alex Perez against number 8, Asu. Anyway, Almabayev.
Almabayev. Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
There we go. Yeah, good card, man.
This is gonna be a good card.
Yeah. So we got to get JT's picks on that, and then do some sprinkles early, either late Friday or early Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Last but not least, the PGA. So let's go through quickly our ladder play, and then you and I both have top finishers parlay, top 5, top 10, top 20, 3 different guys, and then we'll finish with a quick DFS lineup.
Yeah. So
our
our
ladder of the
ladder.
week.
So we're also at this is the RSM Classic at Sea Island Golf Course in Seaside Course, Sea Island, Georgia.
Yeah. So they do the first 2 days. They Thursday and Friday they switch courses. There's a plantation course and then there's a seaside course, and then Saturday and Sunday is only at the seaside course. So 3 out of 4 rounds are on the seaside course. Okay.
Yeah. So our ladder
of the play.
Michael Thornbjornsen, 4th on odds boards, tied 8th here last year, and he's had a great fall so far. I think he's a great player. He can win whenever he wants to. It just matters if he puts it all together. Young dude can whack a ball. So I love this pick. You love this pick. I think it's going to be great. And then that brings us to your top finishers parlay.
Yeah.
Top 5 at JT Poston at plus 550. Top 10, Vince Whaley at plus 330. And top 20, Mackenzie Hughes at plus 250. So then mine, I had top 5.
Yeah, all those. I'm going heavy. Yeah, go ahead.
You are. No, go for it. Go for it, Pops.
No, I'm going heavy on guys that have good history at this course. Mackenzie Hughes, outstanding history. 5 cut, 2-2, second cut. So yeah, the dude, he's all or nothing, but I'm hoping for an all. The guy putts lights out. So yeah. Anyway,
yeah. So
go for your top finishers parlay.
My top 5, I have Brian Harmon. He can do it. He'll win something. I have a feeling, even though I don't.
Good history at this course. Also,
don't like watching him play golf. It's terrible. It's like
yeah.
Yeah. Top 10, Pearson Cootie, plus 400, and then
he's coming around on the PGA Tour.
I know. And top 10, Austin Eckroat, who just somehow sometimes makes an appearance here and there, and I have a feeling he's gonna make an appearance in top 20. So
yeah,
I like it. And his odds are at.
Oh, you sent them to me.
I didn't send the odds.
Oh, you didn't?
No. Well,
for top 20, what's his odds? They got to be plus.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find his name. Okay.
I'm
that's
going
all
to
right.
transition.
Oh, here it is. Plus 350.
There you go. That's pretty good for top 20.
I know.
Yeah, nice.
Do some little
Did this not transition or what?
do some
Here we go.
DFS. No, it didn't.
There it goes. Okay, yeah, let's do
Yeah.
some DFS. See my pointer?
I do.
All right, awesome. Okay, same thing. This is a DraftKings $5 single entry lineup, 50,000 per player. You can see that right here with my pointer going around. And then
50,000
8,300
total.
Oh, 50,000 total, 8,300
There
per
you go.
player.
Yeah.
Right now, this is sorted by salary, high to low. Sometimes we do sort it by, this is FPPG, which is fantasy points per golfer, top tens, cuts, average. Where would you like to start? I have some thoughts.
Okay. Let me hear your thoughts. I have some thoughts too.
This range up here, I mean, we could play Thor Bjornsson, just because he does have good history here. That he's in the 10,000 range, so we'd have to go down once we do that. But where would you like to start? In the middle, or what do you want to do?
Where's my boy Sahith? The Gala.
I can find him
What's his
just
price
like
at?
this. Search 7,800.
He's had a few. He's been close to the top 20. He's been fighting it as of recently. His past 3 tournaments have been all like 27th or 25. I'm not counting last week because of the weather. He finished tied for 42nd. I don't think they're gonna have 40-mile-per-hour winds in Georgia.
Yeah,
So, Black Desert tied for 27th. Bay Current tied for 27th. So he's just there. Dude needs a breakout, and I think it could be cool to see him do it this week.
Okay, so let's.
How do you feel about Sahith?
Same. Like, I don't have any problem. He is going to break out, and he's super talented. He's more talented than probably.
The dude could win every week.
Yeah,
It's Sahith.
he's more talented than probably 70% of the golfers in this field. So, like, he can do it. I have no interest in Harris English. I have no interest in Siwoo Kim. Just they're not
really.
they don't have good history at this course. I don't want Kuchar, don't want Putnam, don't want Griffin. Oh, Ben Griffin's not even in the thing. So,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at your boy Harmon or Poston. I wouldn't mind.
I'm fine
What
with
do we
either.
have left? 8,400.
I feel like both of them are the same golfer.
Let's go down though. Let's try to build up and see if we can get somebody that can allow us to afford the higher guys. Nico
Kananya.
Etch kills us every time.
I know he really does. How do you feel about Kananya? He's been playing really well recently.
Where'd you see him? Kanaya?
Kanaya. Yeah.
Where is he? Right here. Takumi.
Yeah. Let me see some past finishes here. Last week,
tie 3 last week, tie 63, tie 33, tie 4.
I mean,
tie
he
2.
has
He's
the
playing
ability.
good in the, I don't know his course history, but he is playing good.
Mm-hmm.
We could get some say. What do you think of Eric Cole? He has a 15, a 39, and a third at this course. Cut last week, but T10, T48, T9.
You're a big fan of course history.
He's like an every other week. He's an every other week guy.
You're a big fan of course history. I'm not the biggest fan of course history. Yeah, I love it. I like looking at it, and some of the dudes you can really base off course history, but some of these guys, it's hard to base course history off. Especially a dude like Eric Cole, who
okay.
I mean, if you feel like you want some Eric Cole, I'm not gonna argue against it. Also, just don't know a lot about the dude. Let's see here. The last
All right.
Butterfield cut, Worldwide Tech, Finished 10th. Tied for 9th at Sanderson Farms. I mean, some good, some bad. Some I don't count last week at all just because of the weather. Bay Current tied for 48th, so he can do it. He can go 60s throughout the whole week.
Yeah.
I can go for it. Let's see. Let's take a shot.
Okie dokie. Okay. And then we get up to 86. You wanted to go to Takumi?
I thought we did. Did you take him out?
I did. I can put him back.
Put him back.
Then there were 9,000. So we can start looking for our last 3 players. We can start looking in this range. Naps out. There's your Pearson Cootie guy.
There's Pearson Cootie. How do you feel about Ben On?
What's been on up to lately?
He's at the Korea Championship. Ooh.
Cut T4, T29, T57.
I don't like the cut at the Korea Championship. That
right.
That doesn't make me feel very good.
I would be more inclined to go.
I don't like
a Bud Collie, or Bud Collie's had 4 top 10s. Hughes has 5 top 10s.
Davis? I love some Davis Thompson. Dude can play.
Yeah. All right. Not mad at that. Now, 92, we can go up even higher. Are there any of these guys we're interested in? Burger? Some tasty
I was
burger?
about to say some Danny Burger. I love Danny Burger. Give us the burger.
That is a tasty burger.
Okay.
All right. Anybody but the top 5 guys we can throw in there. There is the Poston.
Jake Knapp would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Cootie, Poston, Cootie, McCarthy. Ooh, some Denny McCarthy. There's Thor Bjorn Olesen, who has 5 top 5s. I'm not no Alex Smalley.
Dude, JT can win. He can win.
He can win this for sure. Top 5,
dude finished 22nd in the FedEx. I mean, it's.
Let's see what he's doing in the fall. He's only played the Sanderson in the fall and had a T20. He just showed up and got a casual T29.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go JT.
I
love it.
Okay.
I love this lineup.
I'm good with that.
This might be the most confident I've been in a lineup all fall.
Yeah. Okay. So we went Sahi Tagala, Eric Cole, Tumi Kanaya, Davis Thompson, Daniel Berger, JT Poston. Nice.
I feel like we have a lot of ability here to go with a bunch of top 10s. So,
yeah. And make cuts. Got to make cuts.
Yes.
Got to have 6. Got to have 6 dudes to the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, boy, we are at 53 minutes on here. This is a long show tonight, but we did cover a lot, so we may have to cut down some of our I don't know. An hour is about right.
Yeah,
we're okay. So, but yeah, a lot of things going on this weekend again. So a lot of things Saturday morning and Sunday morning this weekend. So I don't think you and I are playing golf, so plenty to watch on TV.
Yeah.
So, all right. That is the off-season show for another Tuesday week night. Thanks everyone for joining and checking us out. And thanks everybody for going on to Spotify and listening then to the replay and coming to YouTube and checking out the replay there. Be sure to follow, subscribe, like, and share.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
Good job tonight, B. We did a lot, but it was a good show. So thanks everyone. And we will see you next week.